game on the line. You can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy headliners. Nation. Headliner nation. Fantasy headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain. All the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Fantasy Headliners, our members-only Sunday morning live stream. Hopefully everybody is doing well out there today, hanging out, chilling, and ready for some football. When I watch this, I can only hear Jake screaming banger. Oh, appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for tuning in with us today. We hit our goal last night of 500 new members here on YouTube. Thanks to everybody that supports. My hair is all over the place this morning. Don't mind me. I slept in a little bit. Have not had a chance to shower yet. So take that for what it is. I'm also eating my breakfast still because I didn't have enough time this morning. All right. We need Swag Rich in the remix. Maybe. K-Dub, I appreciate your dono. Please help. In a full PPR, flex Myers or Herbert. I'm going to go with Myers. Let's talk a little bit about updates real quick. So let's go injury updates first. Let me read through here what I got from Ethan, Dr. Ethan Turner so far. Darren Waller is a big question mark today. He sprained his ankle last week and doesn't feel great about playing today. He's a game-time decision, and if you play him, he's in, but I'm avoiding him where I have the luxury to. I say I'm about 80-20 that he misses the game. So Ethan doesn't think Darren Waller is going to play today. So if you have Darren Waller, I say at this point, we just got to pivot. Let's try and pivot. Let's try and get somebody else in. If you don't have that luxury, though, like Ethan said, then at that point, you're just going to have to hopefully play him and see what happens. But I'm trying to go a different direction if I can. Calvin Ridley is in. Julio Jones is expected to play. I'm trying to stay away from Julio Jones where possible as well. Evan Ingram is expected to play. Sterling Shepard is a game-time decision. Devontae Parker is a game-time decision, but likely will be out. So for those of you that were interested in playing him, I would say no, it's not going to happen. I would say Devontae Parker is a no-go today. T.Y. Hilton is going to be out. Damian Williams is in. Antonio Gibson is in. Darius Slayton is expected to play. Sterling Shepard. So did somebody say he is in or he's out? Okay. Likely out. Okay. So that's what Ethan was saying. Sterling Shepard is a game-time decision, but about 30% chance that he plays. So Ethan was pretty much on the ball there. Okay, Shepard's out. A-Rob is in. All in. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Terry McLaurin, Dallas Goedert, Chase Edmonds, DeAndre Swift, Quentin Nelson back for the Colts today is a big one. All out. Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski, Saquon Barkley, Kenny Galladay, Kadarius Toney, Christian McCaffrey, Terrace Marshall, Latavius Murray, Sammy Watkins, Curtis Samuel, Jimmy Graham, and Taysom Hill all out today. So there's that. Then another kind of an update that we've talked about a lot last night. The Bears backfield. Damian Williams is back after his missed game last week with COVID. Khalil Herbert obviously played very, very well in his absence. Me personally, I'm trying to skip on both of them. If I've got somebody that I can play that I know is going to have the backfield to themselves, I will likely play them over Khalil Herbert or Damian Williams. If we're talking for a flex spot, I will likely play a majority of wide receivers over Khalil Herbert and Damian Williams. Not that I don't like them, not that I don't think they can have a decent game. I just don't know what the split is going to be today. If I had to guess on what the split would be, I would think that we would see about 60-40 with Khalil Herbert being the guy. But again, is it going to be 60-40? Is it going to be 50-50? We don't know that at this current point in time. Tampa Bay's front line obviously can wreak a little bit of havoc. I don't know if that's the best matchup in the world to go with. I'm trying to stay away from them and then go where else I can. Peasy, would you play A-Rob over them? Yes, absolutely I would. I wouldn't even think twice about that. So that's kind of where I stand right now with some updates. I need a quick bite. Don't mind me trying to finish breakfast/lunch. In the bowl, we've got sweet potato, mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, spinach, kale, chard, some salmon, and then topped with a little avocado and some chipotle aioli. That's what we're getting started with today. Let me roll through a few of these super chats here real quick. Don't forget, we're going to be giving away an autographed jersey at the end of the show as well. Jamie, it's not horrible. It's delicious. So delicious. We're going to be giving away an autographed Amari Cooper jersey at the end of the show to a member that's watching. Let's go. Kyle, eating healthy? I am. I'm down 42 pounds this year so far. I'm trying to get back down to my playing weight. I was 220 when I played baseball in college. I'm trying to get back down to that weight. I'm almost there. I just got under 240 for the first time in a long time. Let's just say that. I was 239 yesterday morning. I didn't get a chance to weigh myself this morning. I'm trying to get back there, though. Let's go. Bernardo Rivera. A.J. Brown or McLaurin, and explain why, please. I'm going to go A.J. Brown. Julio's banged up. We know what Ryan Tannehill can be. McLaurin has been banged up. A.J. Brown last week was just sick. It wasn't like he was injured. So I'm going to go with the guy that's healthier and has the better quarterback, A.J. Brown. I look much smaller than two. Mason, thank you. Mason gets a jersey. No, I'm kidding. Mason's compliment gets a jersey today. No, I'm kidding. Mason, I love you. James Dean. Sterling Shepard or Allen Robinson today? It's Allen Robinson. Sterling Shepard doesn't look like he's going to be playing. Nate Moore, Gibson or McKissick today? McKissick is going to be safer, especially if it's like a PPR league. So I'm going with McKissick, unfortunately, over Gibson. Bradley Davis and a half PPR, pick 2 and a flex. Gaskin, Edmonds, McKissick, Hardman, Myers, or St. Brown. No CMC or Hunt. If no Waller, Kmet, or OJ Howard. For the tight end, I'm going to go OJ Howard with no Antonio Brown this week. But he could get you 2 points. He could get you 14 points. Just know that. And then for the flex, so I have to pick 2 in a flex. I'm going Edmonds, McKissick, and Hardman here for upside. We're a little bit safer. I think we need to offset that with Hardman there. Thomas White, good stuff as always. 2 questions: Darnold or Tannehill? Well, let me tell you. I have to look real quick. I always have to go back and double check my rankings for running backs and quarterbacks most of the time, because I spend so much time with wide receivers and tight ends throughout the week that I don't get a chance to memorize them as much. All right, let me take a look at quarterback here. We need to look at Darnold or Tannehill. I've got Tannehill 1 smidgoli higher than Darnold. And by smidgoli, I mean 1 spot. And then pick between Goddard, Hockenson, Mooney. Bipocalypse is killing me. I have Goddard higher than Hockenson and Mooney this week. Much safer. Gage Simmons, Khalil Herbert, Damian Williams, or Myles Gaskin. Gage, like I said, I'm staying away from Khalil Herbert and Damian Williams, but I don't like Myles Gaskin this week either. The one thing I can tell you is that Myles Gaskin, although he could be a disaster, he could work out. If he gets 5 catches in a game, and this is a half or a PPR league, he's probably going to get you double-digit points. So I'm going to go Myles Gaskin here and just keep my fingers crossed, man. I don't love it, though, by any means. Christopher Dowling. Hey, Michael Carter, Julio Jones, Corey Davis, or Damian Williams, and a full PPR. Mooney or Freeman at the flex. Winston or Tannehill at quarterback. I have got Tannehill higher than Winston this week. Mooney or Freeman at the flex. If you need upside, it's going to be Mooney for me. If you want to play it safe, then it's Freeman. If you need that upside, you got to get Mooney in the lineup. But again, Mooney could get you 5 points, where Freeman, because he's probably going to be the lead back today, hopefully, fingers crossed, you're looking at closer to 10 points if he can score like last week. And then for Carter, Jones, Davis, or Damian Williams, I'm going to go Corey Davis. Do not love it. Appreciate you, Christopher. Ramondre Stevenson is out? He is. Ramondre Stevenson is out. So for those of you in a PPR league, Brandon Bolden, if you need help at running back, he is questionable, but if he's in, because Stevenson is out, for you guys, for all of you in PPR leagues, he could be a decent grab today. Keep an eye on it, though. Definitely will have to keep an eye on it. They are the early game, though, so we should know here pretty soon whether or not Brandon Bolden is in. If anyone sees anything about Brandon Bolden, let me know. Damian Harris, though, is definitely a really, really good play today. Damian Harris is an excellent play today. Eric, need a wide receiver too. My choices are Waddle or Renfro. I'm already starting Tua and Gesicki. I'm still going to go Waddle here, Eric. That's a lot. That is a lot of Dolphins. I'm still going to go with him there over Renfro. Garth with the spicy 10 bomb. Garth, appreciate that. Very, very delicious donation. In a full PPR, Goddard or Henry at tight end. I've got Goddard at tight end. Need a flex. A lot of week 7 buys. Have Julio and Cooks and the other tight ends from above. Could pick up Gaskins, Ruggs, or Mooney. I'll play Brandon Cooks. Like, if you need to flex Brandon Cooks this week out of everybody listed there, I'll go with Brandon Cooks. Kyle Hudson, Williams from KC, or James Conner? Thanks. Williams probably has a little bit safer or a little bit higher ceiling than what James Conner does, but James Conner is going to be more than likely very, very safe this week. Ramondre Stevenson, Sterling Shepard, Devontae Parker, and Tevin Coleman all out. Okay. Nothing about Brandon Bolden. I'm assuming Brandon Bolden is going to be in today then. So anyway, Kyle, back to what you were asking. For me, if you need more upside, then I'll go Williams with KC, knowing that he's going to be the lead back and the guy to get all the touches. If you really just need to make sure that you get the points, it's James Conner. Probably got Williams a smidge above Conner right now. Frank Wildman, should I drop Christian Kirk to get Slay in? No, I wouldn't. I'd keep Christian Kirk. Jason Bew, flex spot, Chuba Hubbard or Darnell Mooney or Daryl Mooney. My bad. It's definitely going to be Chuba for me, Jason. Luis, condolences about your Dodgers. It was a good run, but the Braves are just on fire right now. Half PPR flex spot. Who's a safe pick and who's upside? Allen Robinson, Julio Jones, Gaskin, or Gibson? Robinson is probably going to be your safest bet. Gibson is going to have your highest upside. So Allen Robinson safest, Gibson with the highest upside. Monkey Jr. need 2 flex spots. Darrell Williams, Damian Harris, Terry McLaurin, Darnell Mooney, Khalil Herbert, Darnold, or Wentz. Let me answer your quarterback question first. I've got Darnold barely higher because of the weather on Monday night. Darnold higher because of the weather on Monday night. As far as your 2 flex spots, it's going to be Damian Harris. And if you need more upside, go Terry McLaurin. If you need to be safer, then go Darrell Williams. But definitely Damian Harris. Williams if you need to be safer. McLaurin if you need more upside. Kind of leaning Darrell Williams there. Not by a lot. Ray, would I play A-Rob today? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Would I start Robinson or Myers from Sage Nino? Robinson over Myers for me this week, too. Just barely. Ant Schurz. Bourne or O.J. Howard or Slayton in the flex? Probably have to go Bourne there. Go Bourne and cross your fingers, unfortunately. I mean, you could put Slayton in, maybe a little bit safer, knowing he's really the only wide receiver healthy today. But, man, he sure is a risk coming back. So, if you want to be safer, you can go with Slayton. You're welcome, Jason. Frank. No, I missed one. TVVXQ. Pick 2 in a PPR. Jacobs, Patterson, Hubbard, and Sanders. If it's Cordero Patterson, it's Cordero Patterson and Hubbard for me. Frank Wildman. Jake told me to drop Fam. I can't because he played Thursday. I have to drop Knox or Waller for a tight end. Henry, Uzuma, Cox due to tight end limits, or take a zero thought. If Waller's out, you can put him into your IR spot, and then you don't have to drop anybody. Unfortunately, you'd have to drop Knox, though, and I'm going to go with Hunter Henry. If you have to drop somebody, you're going to have to drop Knox. You're going to have to drop Knox, unfortunately. Christian F. Full PPR, I'm 2-4. Need 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, and a flex. J.D. McKissick, Darrell Williams, Calvin Ridley, Chase Edmonds, Allen Robinson, and Devontae Freeman. Well, your 2 running backs are going to be Darrell Williams and Chase Edmonds. Your wide receiver is going to be Calvin Ridley, and your flex is going to be J.D. McKissick since it's full PPR. There you go, Kristen. Frank, you already have Galladay in IR. You're going to have to drop Knox, unfortunately. Unless you think you can win with a 0 there. Lou A. Who should I flex? Aaron Jones, Jay Taylor, Chuba Hubbard, or Jay Taylor? Okay. Is this Aaron Jones, Jonathan Taylor, and Chuba Hubbard? Why are those guys not in your lineup? What running backs do you have where you have to pick from them as the flex? I've got Jonathan Taylor higher than the rest of them this week, but what are you doing? Mark Hill, which 3? Gibson, Mitchell, Gaskin, or Herbert? Unfortunately, it's going to be Gibson, Gaskin, and Herbert, Mark. And it's going to be a tough one. Robert Williams, Damian Williams, or Alex Collins in a full point PPR. If you can afford to wait until Monday night, go with Alex Collins. It sounds like he's going to play. Max Skills, is Deshaun Watson worth stashing on the bench? In a 1 QB league, no. If it's like a super flex or a 2 QB league, take a shot at it. Q Ball becoming a member for the second month here on YouTube. Q Ball, appreciate you. Start A.J. Brown or Bobby Trees, and also for the flex, DeAndre Swift or one of the other wide receivers, keeping Antonio Gibson on the bench in a full PPR. I've got A.J. Brown over Bobby Trees, and I would flex DeAndre Swift if you need to be safe. If you want upside, go with Bobby Trees, though, in the flex. Mac Madison becoming a new member here on YouTube. Mac, welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Bukowski, Drake, or Michael Pittman Jr. for the full PPR flex need upside. It's Michael Pittman Jr., Buck. Caesar becoming a member here for the second month on YouTube. Thanks for re-upping, Caesar. Big V, Gibson or Khalil Herbert? It's going to be Gibson for me. Robert Beams, possibly a dumb question. Should I start McKissick or Gibson this week? Having trouble trusting Gibson. It's not a dumb question. McKissick is safer than Gibson right now. Tyler Keel becoming a new member here on YouTube. Appreciate you, Tyler. Chuck Marsh. Waller is questionable as of yesterday. Who should I stream for a tight end? OJ Howard or Uzama? Prayers up to Headliner Nation today. Chuck, I've got CJ Who's Your Mama higher than OJ Howard. NYC killed with buys this week in a full PPR. Myles Gaskin or a Hail Mary like Nico Collins? Myles Gaskin, because Nico Collins, I don't know if he's going to play today. He came up on the injury report late in the week. Luis, I have Henry Gibson, Javonte Williams, Julio Jones, Allen Robinson, Ridley, and Gaskin. Should I drop Gaskin and pick up Bateman or Mooney? Henry Gibson, Javonte Williams. If you need somebody to play this week, then I would drop Gaskin to pick up Mooney. Batmat Gaming. Rojo or the Dark Horse, Shy Smith, LOL, and Komet Howard or Uzo. It's Who's Your Mama for your tight end, and I'll go Rojo at running back and just pray. Full PPR, Ruggs, Herbert, Darrell Williams, St. Brown, Slayton. If it's Darrell Williams, it's Darrell Williams. If it's Damian Williams, then it's Ruggs here. Elite Yummy. Let me get a quick drink. Christian. Morning, Kyle. Good morning. For Survivor pools, New England over New York, or do I feel an upset? I don't feel an upset. New York over the New York Jets. Robert Williams, pick 3, McLaurin, Pittman, Mooney, Corey Davis. It is going to be, your safest bets are going to be McLaurin, Pittman, and Corey Davis. If you need to go higher, though, it's McLaurin, Pittman, and Mooney. Ant Schurz, for the wide receiver 2, Renfro or Higgins. It's going to be Higgins for me. Yeah, Donovan Peoples-Jones injuring is growing right before kickoff. Hurt a lot of people. What up, K-Mac? Cavay, Boyd, St. Brown, Crowder, or Bateman in a full PPR. It's Boyd for me, Cavay. Thanks for becoming a member for the 5th month here on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting back right now thinking to yourself, I have an extra $5 this month, and I have absolutely no idea what I should do with it. Should I go to Starbucks and get a coffee and end up needing to find an extra $2 because what can you get at Starbucks for $5, right? Do I want to go through the McDonald's drive-thru and hit a couple of double cheeses, a couple of McDoubles? Do you? I don't know. You know what you could do with that $5? You could become a member here of the greatest fantasy community in the fantasy football industry today, the Fantasy Headliners. $4.99 a month can get you access to tons of extra perks, including this live stream right now, which you can't participate in if you're not a member. Okay, you get access to that. You get sweet badges and emotes in the chat so everyone knows that you're a part of the exclusive Headliner Nation. And not only that, but you get extra shows during the week as well that nobody gets. I just pinned a comment for you. It's a link to our join page. If you join there, $4.99 a month, let's go, baby. Let's go. What's stopping you? We're going to be giving away an autographed Amari Cooper jersey here in a little bit. And you can only have a shot if you're a member. Our next goal, 600 members here on YouTube. That's our next goal. Let's see if we can hit it. Actually, we were at 526 coming into today. We need one more to be at 550. We need one more to be at 550. Can I get one new member to give us 550? And we just did it. Don Juan becoming a new member. Steven Cicilino becoming a new member. Appreciate both of you. K-Dub, full PPR, start one. Pittman, Myers, AJ Green. Is AJ Green losing targets because of Ertz? Possibly, but I don't know yet. We're going to have to wait and see how that plays out. I'm not 100% sold on Ertz this week, but in future weeks, absolutely, AJ Green could start losing targets. And as far as your start question, I'm going to go Pittman over Myers and Green. Corey Kniff with the 5-bomb, full PPR, Joe Mixon, Chuba Hubbard, Darrell Williams, pick 2. It's Chuba and Mixon for me. Ivan Flores needs some help for a running back, Ty Johnson or Hasty from the Niners. All my good running backs are on a bye this week. With Hasty just coming back, I would go Ty Johnson instead. Stanley B, Ayuk or Julio? Julio's expected to play. It is Kansas City, so we know they're going to be throwing it around. Ayuk and Julio, because Ayuk has the bad weather, hasn't performed at all this year. They are both very, very risky starts, so I'm going to go with Julio. And just keep them fingers crossed, baby. Cross everything on your body. Fit zone music. Collins or Herbert in the flex if Waller sits. Using Ertz at the tight end. Collins. If it's Alex Collins, I'll go Alex Collins there. Donovan Bell in a half PPR pick 2. A-Rob, Gibson, or Hubbard need upside. I'm going A-Rob and Hubbard there. Or I'm going to go Gibson and Hubbard. If you need upside, I'll go Gibson and Hubbard. Pasta Prince, sit one wide receiver. Hardman, Moore, or Mooney. I'm going to sit Rondell Moore. And do I play Gibson or McKissick in a non-PPR down by 25? If it's non-PPR, you got to go Gibson. Can't go McKissick in a non-PPR league. Mark, Jake has Sunday morning commitments at his church. So he is not able to do the live streams. I do the live streams on Sunday mornings because of his church commitments. So you get to hang out with me on Sunday mornings. Mark Hill, Gaskin or Elijah Mitchell? Risking it with Gaskin there. Are we still doing Gaskin over Collins with Collins expected to play? I'd go Alex Collins over Gaskin. Don Juan Fontaine, new member, called you out already. Tyler Kill, Sanders or Mike Davis in a PPR with Hurts at quarterback. I'm going to go Mike Davis this week. Logan Lyles, who should I start in my flex? Mike Evans or Leonard Fournette? If you need safety, I'm going to go Leonard Fournette. If you need upside, don't mind my hair. It's crazy this morning. If you need upside, I'm going with Mike Evans with no Antonio Brown. So I'm leaning just a little bit Mike Evans right now. Genmo, Max, becoming a new member here on YouTube. Appreciate you, Geno. Art Schurz, tight end. OJ Howard, Gesicki, or Waller for the tight end. I'm going to go Gesicki. Robert Williams, Chase Collin, sits, go with DJ or Homer full point. In case Collins sits, DJ or Homer, I would go Homer. They really tried to get him involved last week. I'm going to go Homer there. Adam, question about behind the scenes of what you guys do. I can talk about that a little bit here in a minute. Let me get some more questions out of the way, Adam. And then, yeah, I'll talk about it a little bit. Let me get another bite of food and a drink here real quick. My food's going cold. Mark Woods becoming a member here for the second month. Mark, appreciate the re-up. I'm doing Gibson over Collins. Brian, Cooks or Alex Collins at the flex? I'm going to go with Cooks there. We're at 109 likes right now, but we have 462 people watching. If you want me to spin the hat backwards and let it flow, I'm going to need 250 likes. 250 likes for me to let it flow. Must be bacon. It's not bacon. It looks gross, but it's so delicious. Alan, would you trade Gibson for Damian Harris? No. I'm going to keep Gibson, and hopefully he gets super healthy. Chuck Marsh, streaming a QB this week. Matty Ice or Tua? Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan for me. 250, and we're going to let it flow. Caesar, standard, flex, Booker, or Slayton? I'll go with Booker. If you need more upside, then it will be Slayton, but I don't know if I trust him right now. A-Rob or Hawkinson, Ginger? A-Rob's going to be safer, but Hawkinson's going to have a higher upside. If I had to lean, if I need the upside, playing from behind, having a tough lineup, whatever it may be, missing a lot of starters, I go Hawkinson. Ray, I've got McLaurin higher than A-Rob. Edmonds over Sanders for me, Rob Mont. Brendan, Julio, A-Rob, or Sterling Shepard? Sterling Shepard is not expected to play, so it's A-Rob. Kenneth, the most points my bench can score this week is 10.4 points. Just one player. Oh, my gosh. Cosmo, traded Patterson in a 2023 first for Miles Sanders in my Dynasty League. Bad move. Banking on the Eagles pulling their heads out of their back ends. Adding a first to it was a bad move. Patterson was probably more than enough for Miles Sanders right now. Yep. Shepard is officially inactive now. No Sterling Shepard this week. Christian, thanks, Kyle. You, Jake, and Ethan should do a season-long game-by-game prediction show. Best record wins would be insightful, fun to see your picks. Maybe that's something we could do next year. Normally, I do like a prediction show after the NFL schedule drops, so maybe that's something we can do next year. TX Max, need a flex and a full PPR. Ayuk, Booker, Amon-Ra, down by 21.2. Thanks, Kyle. If you need to make up a lot of ground, you go with Ayuk and you pray, but Booker's going to be the much safer bet here, TX. Yori Lutz, Green, Freeman, or Myers at the flex. Why don't you like Mitchell? When he plays, he produces. Because they're getting healthier in the backfield. They're getting Jeff Wilson is back. JaMychal Hasty is back. Elijah Mitchell hasn't done anything to run away with the job. That's just it. There's so many running backs there now, and we know that that's a carousel. The one thing we know is that Kyle Shanahan is consistently revolving the doors at running back. As far as Green, Freeman, or Myers, Freeman is going to be your safest bet. AJ Green is going to have the highest upside. I probably lean Freeman just a little bit. What up, Mark? Is Waller officially inactive, Felix, or are you just assuming? It doesn't sound like he's going to play, but unless you're 100% sure that there is a report, we don't want to throw that information in the chat unless it's absolutely 100% correct. DJ, half PPR, Lockett or St. Brown for the flex. That's Lockett easy for me, DJ. Devin, A-Rob, Hardman, or Roddy Anderson. I've got A-Rob higher than both of them. Megan Flores, Chase Edmonds, or Antonio Gibson in the flex. I got Chase Edmonds higher. E-Man. I just don't know full PPR. Gibson, McKissick, Freeman, Renfro, Myers, Booker. I'm dying for a win this week. Too many injuries. If you have to pick one, I'm going McKissick. If you have to pick two, McKissick and Gibson. I'll just play them both together. Can we get to 250 likes? 250 likes for me to let it flow? Okay, so I had a couple of people ask about how things happen behind the scenes here at the Fantasy Headliners in terms of basically what we do for the week. So my week starts Sunday nights. My week starts on Sunday nights. Normally throughout the day, what I do throughout the day on Sunday, after the early games come to an end, I head out to the studio. I take a look for injuries. I take a look for standout performances. I take a look for down performances. Take a look at the buys, and I start scanning potential waiver wire additions for teams that played the early slate. Then I go back inside, hang out, maybe try to watch a little football, hang out with the family. Sundays are for my family. I spend all day or all week long working. On Sundays, it's hard for me to say, oh, hey, I can't hang out with you because I have to sit and watch football now. I'll watch replays. I watch game film and stuff throughout the week. So that ends up happening. So then after the evening games start coming to a close, or the afternoon games start coming to a close, I do the same thing. Come out here, standout performances, injuries, taking a look at the buys again, looking at everything that needs to be done for the waiver wire video, making sure I've got guys in place, start uploading the information into our project management system that we use to communicate back and forth. Andrew, so the same thing that you do. Andrew, I can guarantee you, I don't know if that's a shitty comment to me or not. If it is though, I can guarantee you I do more than you do. Okay? Don't bring that in. Don't bring that into the chat this morning. Somebody asked me for a look into what we do in the background. For you to comment and say, so the same thing I do with a roll your eyes emoji is 100% disrespectful, I'll boot you right out of here, and then you don't need to re-up your membership next month. You got me, Andrew? Appreciate it. Anyway, so then Sunday night, then I start recording Sunday night. Halfway through halftime of the Sunday night game, I'll start recording, get that all taken care of, get that edited down, sent over to Taylor for the rest of the editing to be done. All that has to take place. And then Monday, I start to do a little bit of a look into some of the things that are going on. But the problem is that a lot of the websites that we update, they don't get updated until like after Monday Night Football is done. So one thing I start looking at is a few different things. Number one, fantasy points against. So I always take a look what positions or what teams are having the most fantasy points against scored at them at the wide receiver and tight end positions. So I take a look at all of that. Then I also take a look at obviously the in-depth analytics that I'm taking a look at for analytics. Definitely a lot of different. I use multiple websites across. You guys are savage today, but I love you. I love you. I love you, Headliner Nation. God, so you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. In-depth analytics, watching game film, going back and watching certain plays. If somebody had a bad week, why is it? Who had the bad week? What happened? Try to watch some plays from that game. Then at that point, it's about going in and looking at the individual players. I look at defensive matchups, especially for wide receivers. If they're playing in the slot, who is in the slot with them? So what nickel corner is going to be playing against them that week? You guys hear that in my videos. So-and-so is facing this corner. This is how they play again. I mean, so it's looking at that. It's looking at defensive matchups as well. So I mean, that's just right there, broad spectrum of what I do during the week. So that's broad, looking over a lot of things that I take place off. And then I got to get everything into our project management system. I got to record. I got to edit it down. I got to send it to Taylor. He's got to put the graphics in. He sends it back to me. He sends it back to me, and then I have to go in, upload it to YouTube, put timestamps in. You guys love your timestamps. That takes a lot of work because I have to go back through and rewatch the video, pull all the timestamps, put the timestamps into YouTube, get it ready for release. And then it's on to the rankings video. So then at that point, instead of looking at the specific matchups, I got to look at the player. So now I'm looking at the players. Which player's better than the other? Who's got this? Who's got that? Going back through and saying, okay, maybe I've got this guy as a sit, but I got this guy a little bit higher in the rankings because he has higher upside since I've started doing my rankings differently. It's just... I mean, that's how much goes into it. And then it's the same thing for rankings. I gotta record it. I gotta edit it down. I gotta send it to Taylor. Taylor puts all the graphics in. Taylor sends it back to me. I gotta upload it. I gotta timestamp it. I gotta take care of it and get it in. So yeah, there's a lot of research that goes into it, but there's graphics, there's editing. I mean, not only that, I'm uploading stuff like on Patreon throughout the week. Jake and I, when we get a message from one of the team and they're like, hey, my stuff's ready for Patreon, or hey, my stuff's ready for the YouTube membership videos, we got to go in. We got to get it uploaded. We got to get it saved. We got to release it to everybody. I mean, so there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes as well. For Jake takes care of a lot of the business management side of the company. So, you know, he's taking care of getting checks from our people that are sponsoring us, keeping in contact with Pristine Auction so we can keep doing these great giveaways. So I mean, it's all of that stuff. There's so much that goes into the back end of it. It's absolutely insane. And not to mention as well, trying to get into the comments as much as possible on YouTube. On Patreon, we guarantee answers to any questions that are sent to us. So sometimes we're answering over 60 questions a day over on Patreon because we guarantee answers to that. So that's just a look into everything that we do. Everything. And it is a lot. And again, that is honestly just the tip of the iceberg for you. So there you go. Answered the question for you. We lost some viewers. I had to tell Andrew to go shove it, but it is what it is. Hopefully Andrew didn't come back. I never saw him apologize or anything. So I'm assuming that he's probably crying somewhere right now, telling his mom that he got body bagged by somebody on the internet. All right, let's get back to answering some questions. Sapper becoming a new member here on YouTube. Appreciate you, Sapper. Astro Joe's crazy weather take. Myers or Slayton over Pittman. I've still got Pittman a little bit higher. If you want to play it safe, then maybe roll with Myers instead. Mikey Daniels, Mooney, Julio, or Collins in the flex and a full PPR. Running Hollywood, Waddle, Darrell Williams, and Freeman during the Bipocalypse. Thanks as always, Kyle. I do more in the bathroom on a Sunday morning. Oh, Buck. I'm going to go Mooney for upside here, Mikey. Appreciate the dono from Blue. Justin Burnett threw a dono out. Appreciate you. Naomi Thompson threw a dono out. Appreciate you, Naomi. Cody Patterson, J-Rob on the bye. Or Cody Peterson. J-Rob on the bye. So Miles Sanders or McKissick is the RB2. My flex, I'm looking at Jacoby Myers, Tyler Boyd, or Corey Davis. I'm going McKissick and Tyler Boyd here. Mac Madison, need 2.5 PPR. Gaskin, Damian Harris, Mitchell, and Herbert. I'm going Gaskin and Damian Harris here. Your videos are awesome, Kyle. Thanks for all the hard work. Makes Sunday much better. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Andrew, then don't be an a-hole when you write the message. Or learn that the way you say things matter, Andrew. Okay? Just because you say something in the comments doesn't mean, oh, hey, No. You said, oh, I do the same work, and you used a rolling eye emoji. If you hadn't used that emoji, then I probably wouldn't have even noticed it. But saying, oh, I do the same work, and you're rolling your eyes, Andrew, what the hell, man? What do you expect? What do you expect, Andrew? Go cry to your mom. I don't care, man. I don't care. Don't be an a-hole to people. Don't say it. You know what you could have said? Kyle, that's awesome. I try to do the same work. It's awesome to know that I do the same type of research as you guys. You know how much easier that is Do you know how easy it is for people to understand? Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Andrew, what are you, 15? Do I need to have a talk with your parents about respect and just having common sense? Damn, man, get out. I can't refund your membership, but I don't want your money, so make sure that you cancel it. Go find a different channel to watch. Screw you. I don't care, man. You were a jerk in the comments. When I was trying to tell people what we do here, you were a jerk about it. And if people don't want to watch, I don't care. Leave. This is a members-only live stream. You play by my rules here, Andrew. And my rules are, don't be a jerk or get the hell out. Where is he? I'm just gonna block him from the channel. Let's just get him out, chat. Get him out! We're gonna block him from the channel for being an idiot. For having the common sense of a 5-year-old. My son knows better than you. He's 8. Mac, I answered your question. Ant Schure's Raiders, Jets, Miami, or Atlanta defense. Hold on just one second. Who do you got here again? Get him out! There's no sugarcoating in this house. You got it, Jonathan. Exactly. We don't play games around here. All right, so Raiders, Jets, Miami, or Atlanta. Raiders, Jets, Miami, or Atlanta. Raiders, Jets, Miami, or Atlanta. I've got the Raiders the highest. The Raiders are the highest, Ant. Casey, we love Kyle. Don't come at our boy again, Casey. You the man. Brad gets turned on when I get all fiery. Hey! Luis, how is Andrew like diapers? He's full of shit. Woo! I love you. I love you, Luis. Knack1 becoming a new member here on YouTube. Kyle's a legend. Appreciate you. Hey, 5 more likes. We're going to let it flow. V-Dubs. Oh, wait, no. Knack1 became a member. Sir Baya becoming a member here for the 2nd month on YouTube. Full PPR flex spot. Miles Sanders or Michael Carter? I'm going to go with Miles Sanders. We're going to let it flow here in just a second. Casey Sullivan. My wife said you forgot a task, ruining a date night with box breaks, and her question is, why do I love you more than her? Casey, it's okay. We can tell the world our secret now. V-Dub. What's up, V-Dub? Full PPR pick 1. McKissick, Freeman, Williams, Smith, Julio Jones, body bagged. Let's get some games in later. V-Dub. I'll be on later tonight. We'll run some. McKissick, Freeman, Williams, Smith, Julio Jones. If it's Darrell Williams, I'm going to go Darrell Williams here. If it's Damian Williams, I'm going to go J.D. McKissick. John Valdez becoming a new member here on YouTube. John, welcome into the exclusive Headliner Nation. Bukowski, not easy having fun and getting business done. You know how we do it here, Buck. You know, baby. Wesley Webb. Whoa, excuse me. Wesley Webb. And a full PPR flex. Damian Harris, Devontae Booker, or Rashad Bateman. Damian Harris, Wesley, setting up for a good day today. Eduardo Trillo with Shepard out. I need to drop someone who is droppable. Kenny Galladay, Devin Singletary. Lots of buys and injuries. I'm going to drop Singletary because more than likely no one's going to pick him up. I think somebody could take a shot at Galladay. I don't think anyone's going to take a shot at Singletary. John Valdez, I'll take his spot here. LOL, do I need to talk to your mom and dad that line might maybe buy a membership? I love it. Love it, John. Thank you. Welcome in. Joe P, last minute, Shepard inactive. Who's your favorite for half PPR? Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Renfro, Randall Cobb, or Slayton? Thanks, Kyle. Slayton has the highest upside there. I'm going to go with Slayton. Do we want to let it flow? I need some let it flow emojis in the chat if that's what you want me to do right now. Miami, go Damian Harris over A-Rob. Uh-oh. The hat just went backwards, chat. The hat just went backwards. You know what it means, baby. For the greatest segment, well, the second greatest segment in the fantasy sports industry, Jake's Let It Flow is first. Mine is second for the second greatest fantasy football. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let it flow. There's so many let it flow emojis, there's not even any questions. Good morning, Headliner Nation. Should I flex Mooney or Harris in a full PPR? I'm going to go Harris over Mooney. If Waller sits, should I stream Mo Alley, Cox, Ertz, Komet, Uzuma, or Big Bob Rob? I've got Uzuma higher there. Mike Davis or Gibson? I've got Mike Davis. A-Rob, Corey Davis, Hardman, Ruggs, or Callaway? Mike Davis or McKissick? I've got McKissick higher in a PPR, and I'm going to go A-Rob over the rest of them. Got Waller sitting in my flex right now. I don't hear anything by 10. Who do I play? Michael Carter, Bateman, or Sermon? I'm going to go Michael or A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon, Brad. Ravens or Packers defense? I've got the Packers defense higher. Lazard or Bell in a standard? Going to go with Bell. A-Rob or Cooks? I'm going to go with A-Rob. Barely over Cooks, but if you need more upside, go Cooks. Wentz or Daniel Jones? I'm going to go Wentz. Pick 2 for a full PPR. Damian Williams, A.J. Green, or Rondell Moore? I'm going to go A.J. Green and Rondell Moore. Full PPR flex, Devontae Smith or Khalil Herbert? It's Devontae Smith. PPR flex, Corey Davis, A.J. Green, Freeman, or Dillon. If I'm only picking one, I'm going to go A.J. Green for upside, Dillon for safety. Waller is sketchy today. Can I drop A-Rob or Higgins, but only available on wires Kmet, Tunyon, or Howard? Take the 0. I would rather take the 0 than drop either of those guys for those tight ends because you might likely get a 0 anyway from them. I don't know how to make the emojis work. Someone tell Joe P how to make the emojis work. Crowder, Drake, or Cobb in the flex, baby. Ben, we're going Crowder. Xander, you got it. A-Rob or Damian Harris, Miami. It's Damian Harris. Ayuk or Bateman for wide receiver 2 in a standard. I'm going to go Bateman there just because of the upside and the weather getting worse by the day here in over there in San Francisco. Boyd, Myers, Damian Harris, Nick. It's Damian Harris for me. Corey Davis or A.J. Green, Xander. A.J. Green is higher, but Corey Davis is safer. Marcus, Holden, Brandon Bolden, Jamal Williams, Antonio Gibson, Devontae Freeman. I need one running back and a flex. I'm going Freeman and Gibson. OEG official says find the smiley face, click on it, and then that will let you use those. Packers or Ravens defense? I've got the Packers higher. 12-team flex, O.J. Howard or Devontae Freeman? Going Devontae Freeman. Damian Harris's daddy. I found the emojis. There you go. Hold on. Wait. I got to get back to some of these questions. Robert Williams, another body bag sent by Kyle. We be buying those in bulk from Costco, baby. Also, what's the difference between Damian Williams and Alex Collins this week? Alex Collins is a little bit riskier, but I think it's going to be an absolute split down the middle between Damian Williams and Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert's coming off a great performance where Damian Williams is not. Alex Collins is coming off a great performance where the other guys are not. I'm barely going Alex Collins here. Donovan Bell, you have any breaks coming soon? I do. Make sure if you're into the football breaks, you can see the cards behind me. Make sure you're either a member of our Facebook page, Headliner Breaks, just go search for it. Request to be added. I'll add you in a little bit. Or shoot me an email, Kyle@thefantasyheadliners.com. I'll put you on the mailing list. We have some huge NFL breaks coming very, very soon. Michael Gonzalez in a flex play. Trees, Lockett, or Julio. I'm going Bobby Trees. Manny Dingo 60 becoming a member for the 6 months. Ask my wife to let me be a stay-at-home headliner. She's a doctor. Her want me to cut you. Oh, my God, Manny. Woo! Woo! Whew, be careful, Manny. Don't get cut by the wife. AJ Rammer becoming a new member. HJ Rammer becoming a new member here on YouTube. Appreciate you, HJ. Richard Glass asked to become a member of Headliner Breaks on Facebook. I'll get you added in just a second, Richard. Corey Sickler, Shepard inactive. Play Corey Davis or Julio Jones, full PPR. Thanks. You're the man. You the man, Corey. Barely going to lean Julio Jones here. Just don't love Corey Davis's matchup today. Ayos, Robinson, Renfro, or Ayuk. Going to be Robinson for me. Steven, Cicilino, Kyle just became a member. Welcome. Super excited. Pick one in a standard. Julio, Tyler Boyd, or Mooney. I'm still going to go Tyler Boyd this week. Let's go Jose Hernandez. Can you let my girlfriend Genesis what Let It Flow means and how awesome it is? Have a great day. This is the first time seeing you guys. Genesis, Let It Flow is when we answer as many football questions as we possibly can in the shortest amount of time. Jake normally wears a small helmet when he does it that barely fits on his head. I don't have a helmet like that. I used to have a headband, but I've lost it, so the hat is backwards now. But it is literally the greatest segment in the fantasy football industry today. Davey O'Hara becoming a member for the 3rd month. Headliners, love all you do. Let it flow, baby. Higgins, Gaskin, Bateman, Collins in the flex. I'm going to go Higgins here. Nate D becoming a member here on YouTube for the 2nd month. Lou A, better question this time. Who do I bench? It's a points scored only league. Jones, Taylor, Hubbard, or Comer. Oh, and F, Andrew. That's right, Andrew. Gotcha, baby. Headliner Nation doesn't want you here either. If I have to sit one, I'm sitting James Conner. Luis, let's go halves on a Spectra NFL Hobby Box. Kyle, it's coming soon on Panini. Luis, I'll let you know. We're going to be getting the Spectra, though. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're going to be getting Spectra, baby. What else do we got? We need to get Kyle a helmet, maybe. Darius Slayton or Preston Williams. Eduardo, it's Darius Slayton. I want in, Luis. I'll let you know. I'll let you know, everybody. Darius Slayton or Preston Williams just got you. Callaway, Bateman, or Hines in the flex for Alex. I'm going to go Callaway there. Hashtag don't be an Andrew. Love it. Somebody else just asked to join Headliner Breaks over on Facebook. Who was it? Justin Rea, Brendan Bond, and 2 others asked to join. We're getting a bunch of people. If you like sports cards and you want to be a part of our breaks, head to Facebook, ask to join Headliner Breaks. I'll get you added up in a few minutes. If you don't have Facebook, send me an email, kyle@fantasyheadliners.com, and I'll add you to the mailing list. Slayton or Ayuk is the wide receiver 3, Kyle. Going to go with Slayton here. Standard league, Callaway or Alex Collins. If you need upside, it's Callaway for me. Just barely. Peasy, standard league, pick 2. A-Rob, Williams, Collins, or Devonta Freeman. Thanks, swag. For me, if it's Darrell Williams, I'm going Darrell Williams and A-Rob. If it's Damian Williams, then I'm going to go Collins and A-Rob there. I just got lightheaded. TX Max, Waller questionable. Do I roll the dice, pick up Higbee, Seals, Jones, Tunyon, Howard, or Henry? I've got Henry higher this week. I need a drink of water. Whew. Whew. Got a little lightheaded there. Deep breaths. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to pick a winner of a signed Amari Cooper jersey. We got to pick a winner of a signed Amari Cooper jersey. Hot tips. Hold on, we need to pick a winner. Give me a second. I'm going to come up with a question. Here. First person to answer it correctly. First person to answer it correctly is going to win the signed Amari Cooper jersey. 2 weeks ago, I made the mistake of listing DK Metcalf as a sit. However, I took a Prize Picks prop on him that ended up winning. I took the under of his receptions. The first person to tell me 2 weeks ago when I missed on DK Metcalf but hit his prop of under a certain amount of receptions, how many receptions was that? First person to get it right after break will get the jersey. And we have a winner. We have a winner. Congratulations, Rosetown Romper. It was 5.5 receptions. I took the under of 5.5 receptions. I ended up hitting it. So even though we missed on listing him as a start or as a sit, we hit the under of 5.5 receptions. Rosetown Romper's getting himself a signed Amari Cooper jersey. Rosetown, send us an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com, and we will get you taken care of and get that jersey. Eduardo, you said it first, but you had to wait until I typed break in the chat. You said it before that, Eduardo. You said it before that. So, unfortunately, it does go to Rosetown Romper. Luis, do I like the Cowboys D next week against the Vikings? I'll take it. Rosetown, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Eduardo, good job getting it correct, though. Good job getting it correct. Brench Toast, I have Hunter Henry in the flex. Which of these guys is the better option? AJ Green, Slayton, Pettis, Gaskin, Bateman, or Williams, 12-team. If it's Darrell Williams, I'll go Darrell Williams. If it's Damian Williams, I'm leaving Hunter Henry in the flex there. Rosetown Romper, Morning Headliner Nation, Goddard or Gesicki? I've got Goddard higher. Ruggs or Damian Harris in the flex? It's Damian Harris for me. Bonnie Bissessi? Bonnie Bissessi? Bonnie Bissessi. Did I get it right, Bonnie? Let me know. Bonnie becoming a new member here on YouTube. Sapper, Kyle, can I get your autograph? Maybe. When we do breaks and get fillers, I autograph them and I send them to people. Oh, man. Good day today. It is now 12:30. We need to get our own stuff around here shortly, so we're going to have to cut the stream here in a minute. Rico, Mike Arroyo, 2-4 PPR 10 team. Trade Ridley, Mike Davis, and Logan Thomas for Henderson, Goddard, and Michelle. Ridley is the best piece in that deal, but if you're strong, Stafford, Eckler, Moss, Carter, Montgomery, Dylan, Keenan, Woods, Higgins, Shepard. Because of where you're at, you need a better running back. I would make that deal. I'd go ahead and do that, Rico. I would. That's it. Nobody ever gets it right. Yes! We got a last name right. Let's go, Bonnie. Let's go. Dope Bo Fresh becoming a new member as well here on YouTube. 11 new members today here on YouTube. OG Paul, am I skipping over you by accident? Did I miss you? OG, I didn't see anything. Appreciate all you guys do. Keep up the great work. Harrison, appreciate the donation. OG, Paul, I don't see... Paul, I only see that comment. You said, I see you said 6.5. Oh, are you talking about the winner? On my end, Rosetown Romper came up first on my end at under 5.5 receptions. If you're talking about the giveaway. Michael Gonzalez, I got Herbert on a bye and was my only quarterback I drafted. Streaming Tua is my quarterback. Sheffield, blah, blah. I'm fine with it, Michael. I don't mind that as a streaming option this week. Brendan, you guys have a lot of questions. Let's stick around a little bit longer. Do you guys want me to stick around a little bit longer? I can stick around a little bit longer. Let's make it work. What's the total members now, Juan? I don't know. It won't update. It doesn't update until the day after. So we were at... Oh, I'm out of it now. We were just over 500. Somebody else asked to be added to the Facebook group. We got a ton of people jumping in on the breaks. Absolutely love it. Neary, Gibby or Mitchell? I'm going to go Gibby there. Lakers, Slayton or Kirk? Kirk's going to have higher upside than Slayton. Ertz or Freeman? Freeman's going to be safer, Paul. It's tough, though. I got to go Freeman over Ertz. I want to go Ertz, but I can't. Julio Jones or Myles Gaskin? Dope Bo, going to go Julio Jones. Ryan Tannehill or Jalen Hurts? I'm going to go Jalen Hurts, unfortunately. The dude he's putting up fantasy points, but he looks so awful doing it. Ministy, full PPR. Need one running back and a flex. I'm picking Damian Harris as my running back and Robert Woods as my flex. Ministy. That's what I'm going with there. Sanders, Digg, and Chupa for Najee. Sanders who? Miles Sanders? I guess it doesn't matter if it's Miles or Emmanuel Sanders. That's pretty darn even. If you don't own CMC and you're just using Chuba right now to get through it, I'm good with that. I'm good with that because you're going to end up losing Chuba maybe in a few weeks anyway. Amon-Ra St. Brown or AJ Green in a half PPR. Joe P, no worries. St. Brown for me. Or no. AJ Green. Sorry, AJ Green. My bad. Lakers, Slayton or Kirk? I've got Kirk higher than Slayton. Is it worth trading for Gibson right now? What would you be willing to give for him? Is it worth trading for him? Yes, but again, I'm not trading him for quarterback, running back one value. I'm not asking for running back one value in that trade. I've got to get him as like a low-end RB2 value. That's the most that I'm giving up for him. Lakers, I've answered your question 4 times, man. Brad, gonna get out of here. Have a good one. You too, Brad. I'll catch you later, my man. Mike and Mike for the Halloween episode. We've already got our costumes picked out. Kupp and Adams. Who should I give up for Eckler? I mean, I would keep Adams over Kupp, but honestly, unless you're desperately needing a running back, I'd probably keep both of those guys. Gibson or McKissick, Brandon? In a full PPR or half PPR, it's going to be McKissick if you want to be safer. Mike Davis, Freeman, or McKissick in a PPR with Latavius Murray out. JQ, it's going to be McKissick for me. Timmy, what up, Tim? Is Hardman a sneaky good play with Tyreek hurt but playing? He is. He's all right. Definitely concerning, though, because they tend to spread the ball around, and Travis Kelce is the next guy up if Tyreek Hill's hurt. I don't mind it. It's definitely boom or bust. A-Train, AJ Green or Antonio Gibson, flex full PPR. Going to go Antonio Gibson. Ginger, thanks for all you do, Kyle. Have a great day, Ginger. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the questions are slowing down now, so I'm actually going to get out of here myself. Ray, if you want to join in on the breaks, it's Kyle at thefantasyheadliners.com, and I'll add you to the mailing list. The Facebook group to join the breaks is Headliner Breaks. I can post it real quick. Hold on. Let me pin a comment real quick with Headliner Breaks. Do do do. La da 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 do do. Here, I'm getting the link for you right now. Control copy. All right, I just pinned a comment with a link to our Facebook group for the breaks. If you're interested in getting in on the breaks, click that. Go in, ask to be admitted. I'll get everybody taken care of and admit everybody here soon. Batmac, I'm still going to go Rojo over Shi Smith. I don't know how I could possibly bring myself to start Shi Smith today, honestly. I just don't. I'm going to go Rojo instead this coming week. We'll see. I've got to get it ordered. I've still got to order it. We'll probably do like we do every year. We'll do it on the live stream next week where we wear the costumes. Michael Gonzalez. Oh, I got you already. Tyrone Montero becoming a member here on YouTube for the 6 month and a half PPR. Need a running back too. Mixon, Hubbard, or Harris. I've got Mixon higher this week. I would flex Harris if you can, though. Slayton or Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson's going to have more upside one, but Slayton's probably going to be safer at this point. Jamie, the breaks are straight fire. I agree. Manny Dingo, you seem like an angel. with the lips of an angel. Just for you, Manny. Marcus. Marquez Callaway, Julio Jones, Jamison Crowder, Rashad Bateman need to. It is a full PPR. Callaway and probably Crowder are going to be your safest bets. If you need upside, go Callaway and Julio. Will I win with 2 players starting this week? Probably not. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You have Patterson in your flex. Well, then. Miles Gaskin, Sergio over the other 2. A-Rob, Kirk, Crowder, Julio need to. I'm going A-Rob and Kirk. Brian's out. I'm going to be out as well, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for tuning in to the members-only live stream today on this beautiful Sunday morning. Hopefully you all do super good. Hopefully you all do super good today. We get through the bipocalypse, and we'll get ready to roll for Week 8 of the NFL season. Congrats on any dubs that you get today. I'll see you all in the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Love you all. Forehead kisses. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Have a good one.